Hello everyone, it is me again. Not that everyone is even anyone. But yeah, we're back again. Looking like shit and looking great. So as you can see, and as you've probably noticed already, I've dyed my hair brown. Yeah, it is still me. I was kind of at a crossroads. I kind of was like, am I gonna re-bleach my hair and then like kill it all off? Or do I just, you know, dye it brown and then give it a bit of rejuvenation for now? Yeah, I'll probably dye it back in like, you know, half an hour. Which, to be fair, with dyeing my hair brown, it kind of got us onto the topic of today's video, which is how many looks and hairstyles I've actually gone through. Which, to be honest, I don't think that I've even gone through that many. I think that just when people bring it up, people are just shocked because I'm a guy. Like, I don't know, because like girls dye their hair every other week, whereas I dye my hair every other second. So yeah, let's get to it. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. And we will rate some of my looks from the past. Okay, so I really don't know where would be best to kind of start with this. I mean, 2020 was like a crazy year for me, dyeing my hair and, you know, just changing everything. I don't know why. So, let's just start with, let's just start with this. So this I would kind of depict as like, you know, if Luke was doing the basics range, the essentials. This is me like, not looking too bad, got myself a short back and wanker just to be, you know, normal. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I mean, to be honest, I kind of quite fit on these. I mean, yeah, again, like, with the old short back and wanker, like, saving the day. This would be probably a favoured look for people. Like, people do and did appreciate this version of me. I mean, that's not me. Is it? How long ago was that photo taken? I mean, I do not look like that. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, look at me right now. And like, look at that. That's not me. That's not me at all. But still, I mean, with these looks, I mean, I would probably still... I mean, that is not me. That is literally not me. Oh. I mean, to be fair, the basic range looks, I would give probably about a 7 out of 10. Yeah, maybe a 7. Just because people do enjoy it. I personally don't. I think it's boring. But people do love it when I seem to just be tailored. But they enjoy it, so let's just let them. Okay, next, let's go on to when I was a bowl cut boy. See, this is a great version of me. I absolutely love the look that I was giving out. I mean, to be fair, this is probably one of my stronger looks. I mean, I do enjoy having a bowl cut. I think that sometimes though, when I was like trying to go into like a salon or something and being like, oh, can I just have like a straight up bowl cut? They would like edge it around into something that wasn't necessarily a bowl cut. But, you know, I mean, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I think for bowl cut, I would probably give a good 8 out of 10. I think it is a strong version of me. However, it doesn't have like the peroxide blonde Luke version. It doesn't have, you know, it just doesn't have that spice. That spice needs to be there. Okay, let's go on to a couple of more recent versions of me. Let's go through like 2020, just so we can kind of get an idea of where this whole like train of different looks was coming from. So, I mean, if we start from when I first come home, I mean, when I first come home, I probably still had the bowl cut, but then I grew it out and I had like the curtains, which I think are like great. I think like the curtains were such a strong look. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of growing them back out again, except I'm growing a bit of a mullet at the back, but like, look at this picture. Like, look at how nice my hair looks there. It looks really shaggy. Sorry, 1 second. Can we just appreciate Isla for a second there? Like, what an angel! Honestly, she's gonna be a star one day. I'm gonna make sure of it. Like, I'm gonna be like a proper stage man with Isla and just be like, go on Isla, you can be it. My sister told me the other day, like Isla's mum, that Isla wants to be a YouTuber when she grows up. I mean, I mean, he's not me, but he is nice, isn't he? Wow. Wow. I mean, I would honestly give the curtains like a solid... I would give the curtains like a solid 9, like at least a 9. Maybe even a 10. They are really strong. I mean, that is a gorgeous picture. Maybe I'll grow them back. Maybe I should get the back cut off. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next thing that I did with my hair, which was a fucking mistake. So I asked my mum to bleach it. Oh my god, that fucking hair was awful. I looked like Lady Gaga when she had that mint green hair. So I asked my mum to bleach my hair, and then I wanted it to be like, sort of like blonde, like root drag-ish, and then I was gonna like dye it like baby blue. I don't know where I got this idea from, but for some reason in my head I just wanted this like e-boy baby blue curtains vibe, which even speaking about now sounds disgusting, so I don't know what was going through my head, but I ruined my hair that was already in a nice position. I mean, that isn't like that bad of a vibe, to be fair. I mean, that is like, I would say that's like a solid like 8. It just, I mean, that's a filter there. Like, it didn't look that nice in person. Like, it looked, I mean, what did I do with my finger? I look like fucking Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Okay, let's look at what happened next. So I then like tried to dye it even more blue, which this is terrible. Oh, that is absolutely awful. Like, I hated that when it happened. Like, I looked like I listened to like My Chem on repeat all the time. Which, to be fair, wouldn't even be that bad of a thing. That hair is awful. Yeah. I would give that blue probably like maybe a 2. We'll give it a 2. We won't revisit that. So then because of that, like my hair was just that knackered, and I was like, it's gonna have to be time that I'm gonna have to shave it off. Which, I mean, honestly, like I thought that I had class hair like when it was shaved off. Like, I don't think it like suits me that much, but people do love the skinhead. When I do have the skinhead, like I feel like it like goes with so many more outfits. It can be so versatile, but it is, you know, it's sort of an odd one, because unless you have the right head shape as well, I mean, it's not gonna, I mean, that's like a great picture, and like even with a skinhead there, like that's a sound time. I would say I'd give the skinhead like maybe like an 8 as well. Would I give it an 8? Yeah, I'd give it an 8. I'd give it an 8. So yeah, so we went from casually being shaved to then bleaching it, which honestly, I went through different phases where I had like a shaved head that was bleached, and all the time I used to get slim shady all like from everyone. But I think it's such a look. I think it's honestly one of my few 10s. Like, it is a really strong look. Like, I love having bleached hair, and I love like when it was shaved, and it was like, it wasn't just like shaved, it like grew out a bit, so it was a little bit shaggy. So it was like, oh, it was just like right. Like, I think if I was just to cancel everything out now, like what I'm doing with my hair at the moment, I would do that again, like immediately, because it is just like a strong go-to. Yeah, I would honestly, I would give it a 10. Like, it is a strong look. I mean, like, look at this one. Who is he? Because it's not me. I'm telling you that for now. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, so that brings me to my next stage, where I actually started to dye like different colours. Do you know something? I dyed it like some cool colours. Like, literally, I dyed it blue. And like, that blue was such a vibe. Like, it was, I mean, it was nice. But again, like, I dyed it blue because I had this baby blue fantasy in my head all the time, and I don't know where I got it from. For some reason, like, baby blue was just stuck in my head, and I wanted my hair baby blue. I don't know why. Didn't really have any explanation for it. But what I will say is that, oh my god, shout out Baz. Yeah, what I will say though is, it is a strong one. I would give it a 9. I would give it a 9. Like, I did love having it blue. It just wasn't the right colour of blue, which maybe means it's not a 9. Maybe it's like a 7 or an 8. But whatever. It was an experience. And then I re-bleached it and dyed it baby pink, which honestly was probably one of my strongest looks. I mean, that isn't me. Like, I'm such a catfish. Like, look at me right now, and then look at these photos that I'm bringing up. Like, no wonder people don't want to meet me, because I can see it so clear as day that these pictures are not me. I mean, to be fair, like, Instagram and stuff make it so easy to catfish nowadays. I mean, it's not like real catfishing, but it's just like cat enhancing. Cat enhancing? I don't know. But yeah, this was such a nice look, and I honestly would give this like a 10. Like, I actually love the look itself. However, I just couldn't get it to stay. Like, I think I dyed this, and then like 5 or 6 days later it all washed out and I was just bleach blonde again. And I mean, I got a permanent dye for it, but it just, I don't know, because I only put it on for a slight amount of time just to keep it like baby pink and not like hot pink. Yeah, it went wonders. Oh my god, I used to have green hair. Oh my god, wait, I have to find the green hair pictures, these are insane. I mean, these pictures were iconic, like, to be honest. I remember I went to the salon and I was like, oh, can I just have it like washed out like green, like just a washed out vibe, like I just went for Pride. And she was like, well, I've only bought this slime colour now. And I was like, oh, alright. But to be honest, like, everyone loved it. Like, I mean, I do look like a tennis ball, but I mean, it's iconic. Like, I wouldn't say it was one of my favourite looks, but it was good. It kind of does remind me of like bad times, like being like overly drunk at Pride to the point where I was like falling over, which, I mean, is a laugh, but yeah, I would give the green at least, because of bad memories, I would give the green a 5, but if it didn't have the memories attached to it, it would be like, I would say a solid 9 or a 10, but no, because of the memories, it gets a 5. Okay, I think it's time for us to go on to when my hair was long. Which, to be fair, I'm on the way back, so it doesn't even matter, like, I am literally on the way back to getting that. But, by the way, this is not in chronological order. But, I mean, I look like some kind of European prince. Like, I look like the Beast after you get turned back into a human. Which is kind of a compliment, but it is ridiculous. Like, look at that wave. It's like, I mean, like, my hair long was nice. It was just a lot. Like, look, it was like layered. I mean, I do love like the hair, like I think it was great, like I really enjoyed having long hair, and weirdly enough, like I've said, like I am growing it back out now, but the reason why I actually cut it off was because I was actually talking to some guy who then called me androgynous, and I was like, no, sorry, I can't be seen as that if I'm wanting to date someone, which was such an idiot thought process. Like, I literally wear women's clothes now. Like, who did I think I was, like, cutting my hair up for a guy who said I was androgynous? What the hell is wrong with that? I would honestly give, like, the hair, because of the fact that I should never have cut it off, it can have a 10. Like, it literally deserves a 10. Fuck it, it's getting an 11. It deserved an 11. It was choppy bob come through. Okay, I think it's time that we fully addressed the birth of Luke Bohr. I mean, Luke Bohr, to his barest sense, is peroxide blonde. And I'm not just talking like, yeah, like dyes his hair blonde, looks like quite fun. I'm talking like scalp on fire, like putting himself through years of suffering. Like, part the blonde hair and you'll see a burnt red scalp off bleach. And it was completely worth it. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's start with Luke, who... I mean, like, look at this version of me. Like, I'm in so much pain. Like it's white, but like, it's not. I mean, you can tell, like, by the shape of it, like, it's just burnt. But it's amazing. I mean, what is this version of me, like, getting out of a bath? Like, who do I think I am? Like, it's insane. Oh my god, I went through, like, a snapback phase. Oh my god, shout out to Lucy Bull. Like, I love how, like, she... Like, this is literally how this conversation has gone down. So I've been like, Lucy, get on the floor and we'll act dead scared, like we're in, like, straight jackets and stuff.
No, Luke, like, I don't really, like, that's not really for me, like, we'll just, like, go out and, like, have a nice Halloween.
No, Lucy, do it, it'll be dead funny and we'll look dead cool on social media. But, you know, props to her for doing it, like, well done. Good old Lauren there. I mean, love it, love it. Why is my hair so big? Like, it is so high. How did I even get that volume? It just looks like it's a mesh tip. Why is that lasso just falling off the fucking back of the car? How has she got into that position? I mean, that photo is iconic. Like, that photo is, I had it for like my profile picture for years. Like, I had people asking like, oh, like, where were you at drinking there? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you in your underwear? And I was like, it's just modelling. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely loved that photo for years. Like, what a fucking beautiful bastard I used to be. Oh my god, I went through this weird stage of like not cutting my hair whilst it was blonde. What a mess it looked. Like, literally look at how bad this is. I look like I literally look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Dragon Ball Z. Why was it that long? Yeah, again, more evidence of me looking like an anime character. Oh my god. Oh my god, I had a horrible shaggy on my neck at this party. Let me find a picture. A shaggy as well, for anyone that's wondering, is it's a hickey. Like, that is so bad. I don't even know who did that to me at that party, but honestly, it was there for like a month. Like, it was so horrible. It went like yellow at one point. It was horrible. Like, why did I do that? Let's move on. I mean, I did start to tame it after a while. Like, look at this. Like, it was kind of nice there. Like, it was kind of like structured a little bit better. All in all, I think definitely with the bleached hair, I mean, it has to be like a fucking 20 out of 10. Like, I'm sorry, but it does. It's iconic. It was the best version of me, and I'm getting it back tomorrow. That's that. Oh my god, what about this version of me? The absolute 90s rave of me. Just, this picture was taken, let me work, like 7 years ago? No. This picture was taken 8 years ago. Like, people now will like go out and just get like, you know, you've got your Kangol bucket hats and stuff like that, or like a North Face bucket hat, and you just get them and that's fine. You go to your rave and you get your park life or whatever. I honestly had to hunt for this stuff. Like, that's like an Umbro, like half a zip up. Like, you don't get them anymore. I mean, you didn't at the time. You probably can get them everywhere now. But like, at the time I was like, this is me, like, this is my new vibe. And I can remember like, I made like a video wearing this outfit to Stone Roses, I Want to Be Adored. And I thought it was like the bee's knees. 9 out of 10. I mean, it's not practical. I mean, I couldn't wear it day to day, but it is a great look. Finally, we're going to go on to the Kale Surprise. And that is this bad boy. I mean, 90s vision. Who are you? Kill him. I don't know. What a great cut. I mean, it's awful. And I mean, I did essentially have a bowl cut later in life, but just nothing as strong as this. My mum calls this a wedge, whatever that is. But it's brilliant. It's iconic. And I'm in a nappy. And I'm chained to a table. What is that about? But yeah, this hair is probably the best hair I've ever had. And you should all get into it. Bowl cut revolution. So that is it. That is all of my looks complete. I mean, we didn't really get into it that much, to be honest. I think I've just like rinsed myself a bit. I feel like every look that we kind of went through there, I was like, oh, that is awful, but it's getting a 10 out of 10 because love yourself, enjoy yourself. I mean, all of my looks have not been great, but they're still iconic. They're still fun. And it wouldn't be me unless it was a change up every half an hour. So yeah, keep watching and I'll probably have a new hairstyle in the next one. This one for right now is just for health reasons. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe because, you know, we need them upped right now. So yeah, see you when I've got a new hairdo.